For the pecan praline layer, you'll need 2/3 of a cup of coarsely chopped pecans, 1/4 of a cup of butter, 1/3 of a cup of packed brown sugar, 1/4 of a cup of dark caramel corn syrup, and 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. Combine the butter, brown sugar, caramel syrup, and heavy cream in a saucepan and bring it to a full boil over medium heat, stirring constantly. When the mixture comes to a full boil, boil it for 1 minute. A full boil means the entire surface is bubbling and you can't stir it down. Now you can add the coarsely chopped pecans and boil for another 30 seconds, stirring constantly. Cool the mixture slightly, then spread it in the bottom of the baked pie crust. For the pumpkin chiffon filling, you'll need 3 teaspoons of unflavored Knox gelatin, 3/4 of a cup of firmly packed dark brown sugar, 1/2 teaspoon each of cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of pumpkin puree, 3 egg yolks slightly beaten, 1/2 cup of whole milk, and 1 8-ounce container of Cool Whip. Combine all the ingredients for the pumpkin filling, except for the Cool Whip, in a large saucepan and cook over medium heat, stirring constantly until the mixture just begins to boil. When the mixture begins to boil, cook for another minute, stirring constantly. See how the mixture begins to thicken. Be careful of the boiling pumpkin bubbles. It gets very hot. Take the pumpkin mixture off the heat. Get a large pan filled with ice water, and then place the pumpkin mixture in the ice water pan, stirring occasionally until the mixture cools and mounds gently when dropped from the spoon. See how the pumpkin mixture thickens as it cools in the ice water bath. See how it mounds slightly when you drop it from the spoon. Now you're ready to fold the pumpkin mixture into the Cool Whip. Make sure that you are folding the mixture rather than stirring. Folding it, you lift up from the bottom to the top. So watch how I twirl the spoon. Now the pumpkin mixture is evenly folded into the Cool Whip. Pour the pumpkin mixture on top of the cooled pecan praline layer. Now you can gently swirl the pumpkin mixture into an attractive design. I'm garnishing the pie with some sugared, spiced pecans. For the spiced sugar pecans, you'll need a half a cup of pecan halves, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a fourth of a teaspoon of cinnamon, a fourth of a teaspoon of nutmeg, an eighth of a teaspoon of cloves, and 2 teaspoons of water. Place the sugar, spices, and water in a microwave-safe, shallow bowl. Mix well. Add pecan halves and stir to coat all pieces. Microwave on high for 2 to 4 minutes, stirring in well after each minute. Watch carefully the last minute and a half, as the pecans will start to get crusty and sugary. Stir well and pour onto a piece of wax paper, separating the halves. Cool thoroughly. Wishing you all a wonderful Thanksgiving.